So I'm filming this way in advance. Like, way in advance. If you look at this, today, oh god, today is the 1st of October, 2019. So I'm filming this a lot in advance. Hello, thank you. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a very early, but it won't be early when you watch it because I'll post it on like the 1st of January. But it's going to be a very early introduction for the Pan That palette for 2020. And I left my palette in that thing. Okay, so Pan That palette this year is going to be a little bit different. At least it is for me. I know some people in the Fantastic Ladies group are going to go one way and some people are going to go this way, and this is the way that I wanted to do. So this year for Pan That palette, put that down. The idea was created by Erin, whose channel I will link down below. You should go follow her, she's amazing. And it is a Fantastic Ladies collab, so there will be other people. I'll link the Facebook group down below. So what it is kind of like a palette solitaire. I think it's called like panning solitaire or palette solitaire or something. Anyway, the idea is like, you know, like the game Solitaire. You start with the aces and you go 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and then it does the weird like thing. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with 1, and then we're going to go to 2, and then we're going to go to 3, and then we're going to go to 4, and then we're going to go to 5. But we're not allowed to move to the next one until the last one's done. So what I have here is my Z palette. This is not a Z palette, it's a fake Z palette, but I'm not paying Z palette prices. So my number 1 is this here. This is Steeler Kitten, and you can see there's a dip there right now already. And then when I finish this up completely, I will move to 2. And 2 here is just 2 Morphe shades from the original 35O palette. I think that's what it's called. So I've got a light cream just for setting and a transition shade. And then for 3, I have these 3 down here. The brown is also from the Morphe 35O. This one is from the Morphe 35 something. Erin will be able to tell you because she gave it to me. I already have pan on that one. And this one here is Luscious from the Sweet Peach by Too Faced. And I've already hit pan, and this is the repressed version. And then for 4, like when I've done 1, then I move to 2. When I've done 2, then I can move to 3. When I've done 3, I can move to 4. And for 4, I have the quad by Inglot that I created. And then when I've done 4, I can move to 5. And for 5, I have these. This one's Juvia's Place, I think. No, that's Cleona in Daydream. This one is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Blushing. And these 3, this one, and this one, are all Morphe. This one's from the 35O. Don't ask me what these 2 are, because these ones are also gifted from Erin. Definitely Morphe. But yes, so that's where I'm starting. And then obviously when I finish these 5, I'll then move to a 6 pan. And then when I finish the 6, I'll move to a 7 pan, and so on and so on and so on, until we see what number we get to at the very end. Now, I have palettes that have up to 24, 25, even I think 40 eyeshadows. No, I think the highest I have is like 24 because I depotted my Morphe. But yeah, when I get to that, I probably won't get to there. So we don't even need to cover when I get to there. But it wouldn't be a Pan That palette without an actual curated palette. So because I have my eyeshadows doing the Panning Solitaire, Palette Solitaire, whatever it's called. I will have whatever it's called will be the title of this video, so you'll know what it's called. Right now the title's it was originally The Project with a Working Title. So who knows what it will be called by the time this video goes up. And I have here, this is the Revolution Ultra Professional Blush Palette in Golden Sugar. It's kind of like a highlight blush bronze palette. And I want to use this as my kind of traditional Pan That palette. These two shades here on the far left will be highlighter shades because they're way too light to use as bronzers or blushes on me. And this one, that's also a highlight, this one here. This bottom one here is also a highlight. I'm making a mess of myself. This one here is definitely a blush, because it looks like a blush. And this one I'll probably have to use as an eyeshadow, because there's no way I'm pulling this off. It's way too gold on my skin tone. Way too... I say it's way too gold. It's not gold at all. It's more bronzy, but you know what I mean. It's like too golden to use on my skin tone. Like, I have cool tones, so it's way too yellow to be using on my skin. I will look like a crazy person. This one here is not that dissimilar to the Milk Chocolate, which I'm currently using by Too Faced, so I'll just use that as my bronzer. And this one here may also have to be an eyeshadow, because again, it's just like a golden brown. And it's too dark to use as a bronzer or a highlighter or a blush. So I have two that I'll be using as eyeshadows. That's this one and this one. This one I'll use as a bronzer. This is definitely a blush. And these four here are highlighters. Just how it's going to work with my skin tone, even though it's a blush palette. But that's how I'm going to be using them. So I want to basically just do what I can with this. Face products don't go that quickly, I know that. But I've never panned a Makeup Revolution palette before, so who knows how long this is going to last me. But I have the eyeshadows, so don't hate me if I don't make progress on this, because I probably will have made progress on this. But yeah, I just want to see what happens basically over the next year. And that's going to be my Pan That Palette / Panning Solitaire. Palette Solitaire. Whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!